when you're a ranked team going... hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northern Illinois' offense has the ball first today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at. On his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys need to play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Northern Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Nice move there. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Bulls! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Northern Illinois right back to the line. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defender. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Works the middle. Can't get him to the ground. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He'll throw it on the read. It's a running room.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge game.
They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Smashes through the tackle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jamison. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jamison. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll try the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
He'll throw it. This time he's got it. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potential.
Wide open spaces. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turning on the Jets. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. Motion from the back. They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quick tempo here for the offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. From the gun. Give on the inside. Running through contact. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Pulls it in. It's Jamison. Turning it on. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. The short hands. It's Singleton. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
The offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskies are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Makes the grab over the middle. Touchdown, Husky. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They'll line up to go for 2.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go with a direct snap. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. It's caught. There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Singleton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Jamison. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take...
Touchdown, South Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and... They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Second down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Bulls! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
South Florida, 35. Northern Illinois, 16.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Basic connection. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Rides to back and leaves it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Fourth down. I drop back. I'm going to throw a ball to my receiver and let him make a play. And boy, does he ever make a play and stay in bounds to get the huge fourth down conversion.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big.
He's loose. Smashes through the tackle. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The throw to the outside is complete. And the Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
On fourth down, going to the air. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Puts it out of the air. Oh, what a move to get room. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Vaughn.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Oh, a lot of space. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
It's a seam wide open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Bulls just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They're going to run it to the right.
Running back ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20. Second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The inside handoff. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Gain of 7.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but when you